What if South Africa is on the verge of one of the biggest educational revolutions to date? Will we be ready? For centuries, education has remained static throughout the world, with teachers teaching and learners learning by sitting still and paying attention. But this is changing as more and more people are reacting to the saying that if children don't learn the way we teach, then we should teach the way they learn. What if technology is about to change education in South Africa? What if the book is being replaced as the primary means of written knowledge transfer? How will publishers react? Will we be ready? At Macmillan, we believe it's time for this to happen, and we are ready.
My name is Benita Nordia, and I'm the Publishing Director of Macmillan. As educators, we often work with one another and think about what is the purpose of teaching and learning. It is about conveying information to learners, to students in the classroom, in the lecture halls, in a way that is understandable to them. And that is what the important thing is. What educators through the years have actually always known is that in order to teach effectively, children need to be able to learn. And that is a whole different thing from just standing in front of the classroom or standing in front of the lecture hall. We often need to make learning sexy for children. It's always been that way. So your textbook is wonderful, your overhead projectors, anything that you may use is a wonderful technique. These days we know that technology is all over. Children have easy access to technology, information is readily available, and that is what needs to come into the classroom. So there's nothing wrong with teaching with a textbook and using all the old favourite methods that really work. But for learners who are going home and exploring their iPad or looking or browsing on the internet, for kids who are on Facebook, they're on Mixit, for kids who prefer eBooks, for kids who like their cell phones, and they all like their cell phones, somehow we need to distract them from those media that they are using and find a way to make learning sexy once again. So we just are reinventing the wheel. At schools like Sunwood Park, where they have decided to go completely digital, we were able to provide them all our textbooks that have been CAPS approved in digital format. So we gave them EPUB formats where you will see later on you're able to highlight, you're able to annotate, you're able to add additional stuff. So it actually functions very much like a textbook with your notebook next door to you. So it's all on one device. And that school has found that particular format very useful.
What started out as a dream has now become a reality with Macmillan being on board. Our educators, learners and parents have engaged in technology at Sunwood Park High School. We have become a fully compliant e-learning school and we are the front runners in the country at the moment. Please bear in mind we are a Model C and a government school.
In other places, like False Bay College, what we're doing is working with them to take the materials that they have purchased from Macmillan and to further develop those activities so they can put them into their learning management system, which they operate through Blackboard. Other colleges do it through Moodle. So what you do is that in those colleges, the learners are able to do their assessments remotely, no matter where they are, at home, on the train, on the way to work, at the college. They actually submit their assessments on their device, which is sometimes as easy as a cell phone, and the teacher or the lecturer will actually mark those things and give feedback to the learners on that same device. By now you must be really excited about the possibilities of including digital learning in your classroom, in your lecture hall, and wondering about how you can do it. And that is where Macmillan comes in, because unlike a lot of publishers, we don't just give you the ebooks. We'll come to you and say to you, what do you need? And based on your needs analysis, we'll be able to help you come up with a solution. We work with a number of partners who can assist you with hardware, who can assist you with budgeting, who can assist you with insurance, who can assist you with connectivity with a particular provider. They literally assist you to create the entire business plan should you do that. So we do have access to a number of possibilities, a number of partners that can help make this as painless as possible from A to Z. It's time. It's time to embrace change to help you once again to fulfill the purpose of teaching and learning in your classrooms and in your lecture hall. Macmillan will be there with you every step of the way. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're an education department official, a lecturer, a principal, a head of department, an individual child, a private organisation, an NGO, or a parent, we're there for you. Macmillan, making clever solutions to all your challenges in the classroom.